Join my Discord and follow my Twitch. Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's Little Big Me. If you didn't know what that stands for, it's all girth, no length. And since we made a video primarily talking about Dax, I thought I'd also make one on his counterpart, Tom MacDonald. It's basically just the white Dax. And would you believe, back in the early 2020s during COVID, I really liked this guy. Now, this was back when I was still finding myself, and I'm gonna be honest, I was cornier than my shit after Thanksgiving. It was really bad. I genuinely liked this guy, and you know, I'm man enough to admit, I used to listen to Dax too. Ew, I know, it's fucking crazy. But to be fair, this was back when Dax was actually trying to rap and not just making straight fucking bullshit. While Dax was really never that good but slowly declined, Tom MacDonald was on a decline ever since he started his rap career, and it just never went up from there. I know a lot of like 50-year-old white dads really like this guy, and that's why I liked him and listened to him a lot during COVID and stuff, because my dad liked him, and he's a middle-aged man. That's kind of a sad story. He used to have such good taste in music. He would listen to Wu-Tang, like a bunch of boom bap shit, and like old school rap. And slowly, as he got older, it turned into like middle-aged white dudes going through a midlife crisis were all Republican rednecks that think that they could rap. It's really something sad. I've tried to put him back on the right track by showing him a bunch of pretty niche boom bapper creators and like old Logic. And I mean like really old Logic, like young Sinatra Logic. If you know, you know. But he's kind of a lost cause. He is dead set on listening to that bullshit. But anyway, Tom MacDonald. Now this guy, the only positive thing that I can really give him is that dude is fucking resilient. Everyone thinks that dude's music's ass except for like a small minority of people, but that doesn't deter him. My man's life mission is to drop shit on Fridays, and and my God, it really is shit. But you know, at least he gives us a warning the day before. So like right before he drops a straight up ear nuke, he gives us a little warning like, hey, just so you know, song comes out Friday, maybe don't go online. You know, I will say this, the only time that I could ever stand Tom MacDonald was when his political views were kind of neutral. As soon as he fell into that MAGA vortex, just completely downhill. This guy's music is nothing but stinker after stinker after stinker. He had some okay songs in the beginning, meh, you know, they're just all right. And now his whole discography is just booty cheeks, straight fucking cheeks. Before he kind of told a story, you know, it wasn't a very good story. And like 95% of the time it was about fighting the system and that we all need to come together. But now all of his music is just, yeah, I'm white, what of it? And like, liberals are dum-dums, am I right? Like, brother, come on, man, lock in. You are literally doing the exact thing that you used to hate on people for doing. Once he fell into this MAGA vortex, he dropped some of the greatest songs of all time, like White Boys, that song about Charlie Kirk, the other song about Charlie Kirk, his newest song, which is just I'm Proud to Be White, which is called Remember What You Are, American Flags, which I wouldn't really have a problem with if the motherfucker wasn't Canadian, and Facts, which is arguably one of the worst songs ever made. Like, I don't know if it was Ben Shapiro's idea or Tom MacDonald, but Ben Shapiro should never be allowed near a mic again. I remember listening to that song for the very first time, and not only did I have to take about 5 breaks in between, I was also crying. And I don't know if it was tears of happiness because I had found the worst song ever, if it was tears of sadness because I was just so sad that a song like this exists, or anger because my ears were getting violently raped. But it was something horrible. The only songs that have ever made me cry is this one and Will Always Love Big Papa. And I listened to that song when I was 6 years old. I listened to Facts when I was 16. So 10 years apart. And one is a super good song, very touching and heartwarming, and the other one was forged in a fucking volcano somewhere using the power of Israel and bad music to try to destroy the human race. It is genuinely such a terrible song. But the main reason I wanted to make this video is because of his newest song, and that's because he tried to make a country song. Now I don't know if this is like something he does a lot. I've seen it a few times, but this is genuinely this might be worse than facts. He tried to make a hick country song about being proud of being white, which I mean, like, isn't terrible in itself, but the way that this shit was executed was awful. Now, I think that it's fine to be any race, obviously. I don't discriminate like that. But this song leans into that. Be proud to be white. You're the true American. You guys run this shit. It leans into that a little too hard in this redneck, hickish, fucking terrible country song. And I don't know what demographic he was searching for, because I don't even think hillbillies would like this shit. His voice, this is something that I could give him as a positive. It's made for rap. What it's not made for is fucking pop and whatever this bullshit is, alright? This voice does not fucking fit. And even though it's a fucking terrible country song, he still finds a way to fit in that terrible chorus that he does in every single song, where he just layers his voice over each other and like kind of sings a little like lighter, I guess. Remember who you are, white boy. Like 3 other times layered over each other. If you're gonna make different music, can you at least try to stray away from shit you do in every other song? Because this shit's fucking constant. Every single chorus this guy does is the exact same. Every single song is pretty much the exact same. He makes the same song on a same topic using the same chorus every single time he drops a song. The only time I can genuinely think where he didn't use that shitty ass chorus was Don't Look Down and Everybody Hates Me, which are both okay, I guess. So the 2 songs that are actually like meh, okay, you didn't use the shit chorus. Maybe that should tell you something. Maybe you should stop fucking using it. Now, obviously, I know the demographic that he's trying to aim at, and it's obviously not me. I mostly listen to boom bap, jazz rap, and trap music, and like Frank Sinatra and Prince. That's my main music taste, and obviously this isn't that. I also try to stray away from politics as much as I possibly can, because I think it genuinely just doesn't do anything good for us as people. And obviously this dude's a political rapper. I know the demographic that this dude's aiming at, and it's a bunch of old white men, and that's fine, but why the fuck does he keep showing up on everything? It's like Dax. I don't follow either of them, but they are constantly on my FYP. They are constantly in my recommended videos on YouTube. Like, yeah, I know I made videos, so I have to do research on these people, but don't fucking show me that shit. I do not want to listen to these goofballs. The only way I can really describe this is when you keep seeing someone that you really don't like. It doesn't matter where the fuck you are. It could be your college campus, the grocery store, a theme park, the doctor's office. It doesn't matter, but you always somehow run into this guy that you really don't like. You kind of just sit there and you try to avoid him, and you're like, oh fuck, it's this guy. Better walk the other direction. But somehow, no matter what you do, you always fucking see this guy. That is me with Tom MacDonald and Dax. They are everywhere I go. I can't fucking escape these guys. But yeah, that's just a quick little rant. I'm done talking for the night. If you like the video, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.
Straight, I'm just keeping my foot on the pedestal. Now all the bad bitches from Clubhouse are inquiring about my income from TikTok. I tell Bam kept the chill downtown. I didn't want to have to let him make his blick pop. I didn't want to do go stream that no water little raw, nigga, if I had to make my glizzy raw. I used to have hoop dreams until I found out there were other ways to score. If you're gonna be my bitch, you have to be obedient. You cannot be a whore. You cannot. I'm so 35.